Hi there guys, and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, the show here on the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. We've got lots coming up on the show this week, including the latest from the Smiler, awesome news on a dark ride at Pleasurewood Hills. We've got the latest from Walt Disney World, including the 15th celebrations of the Animal Kingdom Park. And we've also got a brand new section to the show. It's going to be action-packed, it's going to be awesome, just like Colossus at Thorpe Park really. My name's Sean Sandbrook, and it's time to cue those titles. Hello and welcome to this week's show and also the world of theme parks. Now we've had lots of good videos on the channel this week, hope you've enjoyed them. We've had quite a bit from the shows and stuff at PortAventura, so if you've not seen them, check them out, because if you do like live entertainment at the parks, they are ideal for you. But anyway, as I just mentioned in our intro, lots of exciting news this week, so let's kick straight in first off with our UK theme park news.
Now you die!
Ooh, absolutely awesome there. Now as you can see, a bit of a different intro there to our UK park news, but that was an awesome promotional video by the marketing team over at Pleasurewood Hills. Now if you've never heard of Pleasurewood Hills, family sized theme park, you've got a couple of coasters and stuff in there, really good family selection, and it's very well themed as well. And so this is the brand new dark ride. It's expected to open in May, so next month. And we're not really too sure what it's all about. It's a bit of a mystery from what the park's been doing. They've been hyping it up as this big dark ride. What it looks like to me, it looks like it's going to be a bit of a ghost train, bit of a walkthrough, bit of a horror experience really. So I think it's going to be really good. What we do know is it's using the old sort of ride cars and track system from the Fairy Tale Fantasy attraction. So it's going to, how much of that's going to actually use, we're not too sure. But it's nice to see them using that. It's also sort of going to be using part of the old main shop there. And the area in between as well has been covered over. So you've got quite a substantial space there at the park which is being used for this new ride. Seems to be themed and based on like an old abandoned mine. Lots sort of going wrong. As you can see by the promotional video we showed you just, it looks like it's going to be quite an intense thing. Is it going to have an age restriction and stuff like that? We will keep you updated here on the show with it. But it's definitely got to be part of a walkthrough there. If not, the queue line's bound to maybe have some live actors in and stuff like that. If it doesn't, I'll be very surprised. But if you head out over to their website, www.hobbspit.com, that is the name of the ride, Hobbs Pit. Head out there to that website, check it out. Such a detailed history. It's not very often you see like smaller parks do this sort of marketing. They're really hyping up this attraction to be something amazing. We'll be getting out there this summer, we'll be doing a show from there. So we'll give you a review on it ourselves and what we think to it here at Theme Park Worldwide. But from what you can tell by the marketing, great to see a smaller family park that's not run by the big business doing some awesome marketing for this attraction. But there's a few weeks to go now until it opens. As you can say, as I said, check it out, them videos and stuff. It's not just the only promo they've done quite a few. So head over to the website, www.hobbs-pit.com. Check it out, this awesome new dark attraction at Pleasurewood Hills. And we'll keep you updated here on Theme Park Worldwide, the show, with any further news. So next up in our UK theme park news, I did mention it in last week's episode, but we're going to go through quite a few of the offers and stuff for visiting theme parks at the moment. There's some brilliant offers out there. Obviously, we did mention last week about some of the parks not doing amazing with gate figures and stuff this year. So we thought we'd bring up a load of offers for lots of parks, just so we can give you an idea of how to get a great day out for the best price, and it's also supporting your local parks as well. So you've got a brilliant offer from Chesterton World of Adventures and Legoland. If you travel to either of those parks via the train, so National Rail, you will actually get 2-for-1 entry. Now for this to work, you need to purchase 2 valid National Rail tickets as evidence of travelling to the park, and then you show those when you get to the park, and they will transfer that into a 2-for-1 deal for you guys. Obviously the admission price is like £35 over there, £40 for Legoland, so it's nice to see them doing that 2-for-1 offer. There's quite a few 2-for-1s out there for parks, but that's a good one. It's also supporting your local railway and stuff as well. So yeah, great offer there from Chesterton World of Adventures and Legoland Windsor Resort. Been to both of them so far this year. Brilliant new additions. You've got the Duplo Land, which we mentioned a couple of shows back at Legoland, and also Zoofari at Chesterton. So go and try that out. So now another offer, you've got up to 25% off theme park advance bookings for Alton Towers, Thorpe Park, many more Merlin attractions as well. The all offer, it works out at around 25% off the admission if you book your tickets online. Now by doing that, you're not just saving yourself £10, £12, you are also entitling yourself to extra ride time at the parks such as Alton Towers. You're going to get an hour early before anyone else, apart from annual passes and hotel guests obviously, who can join in too. But you are going to be getting those discounts on your tickets, and also getting the sort of exclusive ride time as well. So it's not all about just saving the money, you're also getting more of a premium experience for paying less for your tickets. So it's worth buying them online, and you get your benefits there too. Also, like Water Valley, they're doing it's quite a bit cheaper if you book your tickets online for there as well, as also the Merlin parks. So check out the websites before you go for that. And now finally we're going to tell you a bit about club card vouchers. I'm sure a lot of you do already know this, but Tesco Club Card do some brilliant offers with your club card vouchers. All you need to do is basically can be worth from anything from once or twice what it is, up to 4 times the amount. All you need to do is with your vouchers, you send off, they'll send you a club card booklet, send off the tickets for the parks you want to do. Over 600 things to choose from, like in the UK with Tesco Club Card. And quite a lot of those, there's theme parks and attractions out there as well. Anything from your bigger parks down to your little things like Westmoreland Safari Park, Drayton Manor, things like that. So it's worth checking out the Tesco Club Card vouchers. You can also see how about annual passes as well. They do like Merlin passes and stuff on that. You're not paying anything. Tesco are doing that, and as long as you're shopping at Tesco, you're getting them points coming in, and you can get out there for that. A little bit now just on cereal packets. There's big ones going out there at the moment, especially with Kellogg's, doing 2-for-1 entries and stuff like that to the bigger parks. So it's worth checking out that, so you can get a good cheap day out. So obviously check out those offers. There's many more online. A good website to actually go to is vouchercodes.co.uk. That's vouchercodes.co.uk. Little link there at the bottom of your screen. If you tap that in, and that will bring it up for you. But yeah, really good offers out there to make sure you have an awesome day for brilliant value at our UK theme parks. Also, just a note, any of those offers are terms and conditions do apply to those, so make sure you check them out too before you get them. Now yes, it's time for another Smiler update. A lot's been going on in the past week. There is a picture on your screen, look at that. That's some of the management team at Alton Towers sat on top of one of the inversions for the Smiler. Look at that, it was awesome. The track was finished last week. We did bring you some videos all last week on the channel, construction updates, so you can go and check them out. We've actually got a playlist called simply the Smiler. You go and check that out. There's 10 videos in there now, right from when they were deconstructing the black hole tent right through to the track being finished for Smiler now, and that's going to carry on right until the ride opens, as theming, pathways, etc. going at the moment. There's a bit of footage of your screen just as I'm fishing off the top of the first lift hill there, the final piece of track. We never thought that would be the final piece. Who would have thought that the top of the lift hill, the first lift hill, would be the last piece to go in? I'd never have thought that. But it was, and that's what makes Smiler different and awesome too. And so we really like that. There's been quite a bit going on. We brought you the live updates throughout the week as well, so I'm sure a lot of you have seen it. So I won't go into too much detail on that. But for those of you that haven't, wow, a hell of a lot's gone on. The HB Leisure stall's practically finished, not themed yet, but the baskets and stuff are in confirming that's a stall. You've got the actual shop area, that's all coming on now. You can see they're really working hard on that. The more pipe works appeared on the outside, the painting on the concrete, you can just see there the Smiler logos on the side, which is good to see. And they also tested the marmalizer, there's that on your screen, and they made all the LEDs and stuff for testing on that. and we got a bit of an exclusive video there showing that, so that's really good for you guys to see. Not too many people captured that. We got like 8 minutes of footage. As you can see there, there's it goes through all the different elements, and also something called the disorientator. I wonder what that is, but I'm sure all will be revealed soon with the Smiler at Alton Towers. But it's great to see landscaping, fences and stuff, the queue lines going in, a hell of a lot's happened since last Monday's show, and that's all just going for on your screen now from all the latest from the Smiler. Now throughout this week we'll be bringing you more updates. On Wednesday, join us on Theme Park Worldwide Facebook and Twitter at Theme Park WW, or by searching for and liking us on Facebook. You will see we're bringing you live updates all day on Wednesday from any construction, and plus if things change, which I'm sure they will, we'll be bringing you a couple of construction updates, or at least one throughout this week from Alton Towers. So we'll keep you all up to date with what's going on with the Smiler. It's getting close now, not too long to go. We still haven't got an official date confirmed, but as soon as we do, we'll let you know here on Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and also on our Twitter and Facebook pages. That's all from the Smiler for the moment from Alton Towers. Welcome to Worldwide Theme Park News, and first up we're going to head over to Disney World in Florida. A few little updates we're going to bring you out there. Obviously, I'm sure a lot of you have heard about this, but it was the 15th anniversary of Disney's Animal Kingdom park. I remember when Animal Kingdom, like watching all promo DVDs and stuff about when it was opening. Like obviously, there it is. I remember my childhood when I was just starting to learn things and stuff. I remember watching Animal Kingdom on TV, being built and opening, and that's awesome. I can't believe it's 15 years old. So happy anniversary to Disney's Animal Kingdom. So of course Animal Kingdom, it celebrated its anniversary on the 22nd of April 2013. Had a big celebration in the morning, like a special parade and stuff. That took place about 8:45, just 15 minutes before the park opened. And they had like a special ceremony. That was led by the Vice President of Disney's Animal Kingdom. You had all sorts of management there and stuff. And it was highlighted by a performance of Circle of Life, Disney Classic, and all the cast and stuff came over from Festival of Lion King, which is the big show over at Disney World. So it was nice to see them celebrating that. It's a brilliant park. It was the 4th park at Walt Disney World. It opened in 1998, same year as Oblivion. It was Oblivion's birthday a few weeks ago too, back in March. It's 500 acres of animals, rides, shows and exhibits. What an amazing place. When you think Alton Towers in total is just under 600 acres. So it's a massive park. It's the biggest Disney park in the world. Probably one of the biggest theme parks out there as well, covering 500 acres. And the main feature of Animal Kingdom is the Tree of Life. Here's an exclusive video what was brought to you from Disney, and there it is on your screen. That's the construction 15 years ago of that beautiful feature. It's the main feature of the park, and the Tree of Life stands at 44 metres tall, 15 metres wide, so that's a massive thing. To think that this is, you know, 44 metres, what's in that comparison to some of your big sort of drop rides and stuff in the UK. There you go, 44 metres, so it's massive. This time lapse there, it's showing you the tree getting built just under a year before the park opened, and all the effort that went in from Disney Imagineers to create that masterpiece. It's hard to imagine it now, but look at that, it was beautiful to watch. I'd have loved to have seen that actually being built, got down there like we do with stuff like Smiler and stuff at Alton Towers, get down there myself, get pictures and stuff of it when it was actually being built. But I'm sure we'll get to see a new Walt Disney World park being built in our lifetime, if not a couple, and that'd be really good to see from Walt Disney. Now, also while we're talking about Disney World, Mike Wazowski, I think I pronounced that right, was projected, there he is, being projected by digital mapping onto Spaceship Earth over at Epcot, which is also at the Walt Disney World Resort, for those that didn't know, or generally didn't follow theme parks in America normally. But look how awesome that is, digital mapping, used in the spectacular show Disney Dreams at Disneyland Paris. Digital Disney mapping, wish it was Disney mapping, unfortunately that wasn't designed by Disney Imagineers. But yes, digital mapping, it's been used in quite a few things now. Hopefully we're going to start seeing it brought over to the UK. I'd like to see sort of big firework displays at parts like Drayton Manor, Towers and stuff, using the digital mapping. I think that'd be really nice over in the UK. We've not really seen it come over here yet, but hopefully they will. It was used actually on Buckingham Palace for the Diamond Jubilee last year for the Queen, and that's where we've seen it in the UK. I thought I'd seen it somewhere, I was trying to wrap through my brains in my head where we'd seen it, but yeah, digital mapping, it looks really good there. And obviously the park's getting ready to launch the Monstrous Summer event, so that was there to promote that. and that's also helping to promote the film from Pixar, and that's Monsters University. So a bit of a follow on from Monsters Inc. I think. Monsters Inc. I think it rhymes. Monsters Inc. One of my favourite Disney Pixar films. So yeah, it's great to see that going on over at Walt Disney World. As updates occur with the parks and stuff, we'll bring them to you here on the channel, and that's what Theme Park Worldwide is all about. Now next up in our worldwide theme park news, we're going to talk to you a bit about a brand new theme park. Now this has just been built in Mumbai in India, and it literally opened just a few weeks ago. Now the reason we didn't tell you about this before or bring you any construction updates, the simple reason was nobody knew about this park. It's literally a family run park, it's been built, and bish bash bosh, here it is. Looks really good quality as well. So it was shrouded in secrecy, nobody knew it was coming, and no one really followed the construction. There was rumours of this park being built, but no real construction pictures. And bish bash bosh, there we go. It officially opened just a few weeks ago on the 18th of April. What was that, literally last week, the week before? So not long, probably 2 weeks ago, not long ago at all. Now they thought it was going to be called Walkwater Park because it's owned by Walkwater Media, which is a family-run film company started by Manmohan Shetty. I think I said that right, Manmohan Shetty. So that's why it was rumoured to be called that, but it wasn't. It's now officially called Adlabs in Magica. I like that. It reminds me of Isla Magica in Spain. Adlabs in Magica. Now the theming at this place, it looks really decent for something that's just popped up out of nowhere, so think about it. It looks like India's Disneyland, to be honest. Some pictures down your screen of like the ride areas, food outlets and stuff. It's also got a couple of dark rides, few coasters in there. It's actually got 3 coasters at the moment. You got a Zampurla mine train, also themed, a Premier indoor space themed coaster, some concepts for that on there, and also another family coaster. But they're currently in the process of constructing a B&M floorless called Nitro. The lift deal's going in for that, so we know it's definitely happening. Probably I would say for next year that's going to open. Or maybe later on in the year. I'm not sure if it's going to be a 365 park. We didn't even know if the place was going to, open or when it was opening. So we don't know, obviously, when this ride's going to open. That's one of the things what we're not too sure on. But the theming looks awesome throughout the park. These pictures keep coming on your screen for you. And it looks like a really good addition to the country. It's not somewhere where I'd specifically like to go at the moment. But maybe in a few years when I've done a few of the other parks and stuff around the world, it's something I'd like to go and see out there. Looks like it's got a good selection of dark rides, live shows and flat rides. So it looks like an all-round good park. First, when I saw these images, when I was looking them up, it looks just like Portaventura in my eyes. It looks like India's Portaventura. 6 themed lands as well, so I think maybe they might have looked at Portaventura when they were doing quite a bit of that park. I think it was another Terra Mythica basically, because Terra Mythica, I think they looked at Portaventura as well. It's a great park for the theming, and credit to them for doing that. It's nice to see them creating something like that. Completely different themed areas, but it looks really good. It's nice to see the theme park industry expanding over there, because it's not really going to expand in the UK, I don't think, for a little while the recession's on and stuff. So it's India's first proper full-on theme park. Looks really good, and with any further updates from the park, we'll bring them to you here on Theme Park Worldwide. So yeah, it's time for the theme park tip of the show. Now I'm sure you're all aware, these get a bit sort of crazier and zany each week sort of thing. But yeah, this one, it's a true fact, I've tried this myself. And if you feel dizzy on a roller coaster, we've all got codes and stuff what might make us feel a bit like, oh, or they're quite rough and stuff in places. Furious Bacco, as some people say. But yeah, try riding the ride sort of like you're driving a car, basically. So that might sound really strange, especially to people that don't drive and stuff. But try and make your body feel like it's in control and that you're not just being bashed about on the ride. Make it feel like you're in control. So when you're in it, it might sound really strange, you might not have a clue what I'm going on about, but you pull your harness down. As you're going around the ride and the inversions, don't just sit there and hold on. It might be best to put those arms up. I'm not just telling this for your non-thrill seekers to put your arms up, I promise. Or maybe. But no, seriously, put your arms up and sort of go with the flow of the ride. Sort of move your body. If you're going over a loop, sort of twist over to the right sort of thing. Sort of go with the flow with the ride, and I think it does make you feel generally a lot better. For those you guys who don't get dizzy, it's something that you might not be too fussed about, but if it's rough, it's also good as well. So that's my tip of the show for this week. Bit of a weird one, but yeah, try and feel in control when you're on the rides, and you'll have a much better ride experience. So yes, it's time for magic. Okay, I won't sing, else I'll make it rain. I've already had quite a bit this week. But yeah, it's time for Magic Moments, my favourite section of the show. And our first one goes to Daniel Cooper. Now this is a little cute one, this. He came up to me in Towers Trading. He was like, are you showing off YouTube? And his mum was there as well, and he wanted a photo. He was a little bit shy, but I'm glad you sent it in. Thanks to you. Hi out there to you, Daniel. Thanks for sending that in. Same goes to any of you guys. If you ever want a photo with me for some strange reason, I don't know why you would. But yeah, just ask for me and you can have a photo or sign something. I've signed Alton Towers maps and stuff before, so I'm normally about at Alton Towers. So just ask me and I'm up for that. Of course I am. Send it into the show. Next up is Lee Yates. Here he is at Drayton Manor doing the world record attempt for 700 onesies in one place. They actually did it, so well done to all you guys who went to Drayton Manor. Send them in as well, just like Lee Yates has. We'll put me on the show with you in your onesie. They did try it a couple of years ago actually, I remember, and they tried it with morph suits. So basically the early version of onesies. And yeah, they tried that and they failed. So it's good to see that Drayton have done that. Well done to all you guys who went, and also to marketing team. Like I say, send any pictures of you in your onesies as well at theme parks. Go for it. We love anything here on the show. Our third magic moment is Ben Molinox. Here he is riding Shikra. Looks like he's enjoying himself there, being daring on that ride. It's one of them that I want to try, so I'm a little bit jealous that you've been on it. But thanks for sending it into the show. Absolutely love our magic moments. Now finally is Luca Giacum. Sorry if I said your name wrong. It's one of those that I do struggle to say. Quite a few of the names we have. I'm not very intelligent, am I? I'm just full of theme parks in here. I'm not even joking. But there he is on Swarm Island with the ambulance. Looks like he's really enjoying himself there on Swarm Island. So thanks for sending that in. If you have any weird, wonderful or wacky magic moments, or just a general on-ride photo, then send them to us here at Theme Park Worldwide by tweeting us at ThemeParkWW on Twitter, there it is, or by liking our wonderful Facebook page by searching Theme Park Worldwide. Get in contact with us there for your magic moments. So yes, it's time for a new section of Theme Park Worldwide, the show, and that is simply called Merch Paradise. Why is it called Merch Paradise, I hear you ask? Well, as you know, I've got a big selection of theme park memorabilia and merchandise here at the World of Theme Parks, which is basically a shed in my garden, what's insulated and got lots of awesome merch in. Well, that's a technical name for it. And yes, we're going to start off, well, I'll tell you the reason why we're doing it first actually. We're doing this because a lot of people ask me to show them merchandise. I didn't want to make one boring long video of me just going through each of my 112 different mugs and AWPs and stuff, on my photos for you guys who don't know, and you know, stuff like that. So I'm going to tell you, each week I'm going to show you one or a few things, be one thing for the bigger items and a few things for the more little things, about what they are. So as you can see, I'm sat here looking like a right idiot on a beanbag in my shed with an Intamin restraint on. Now this restraint, any guesses where it's from? You might have seen it before, or recognise it. It's actually from Colossus at Thorpe Park. Genuine restraint, managed to get it when they were changing the trains over, well, the restraints on the trains over a few years ago in maintenance. I've got a friend who works down there and they were basically going with those, so I managed to get this, and I did pay quite a lot for it, I'm not going to say, but oh, it's pretty heavy actually. You don't realise how heavy these are, because obviously you've got the big metal bit on the back there. There's two of those, as you can see. They normally just attach onto the back of the ride, so you don't normally feel it. So yeah, it just didn't actually come with the seat belt, but you can see where the hole is for the seat belt. Sort of, I don't know how to hold it. There you go. You can see just on the bottom there for the holder of the seat belt, little hole and stuff there where there'd be like the mechanism on, and then also one underneath the seat to clip into. And you know, you've got your handlebars original. You can still sort of tell that it just feels good quality Intamin restraint. It was only used on the ride for a few years, so I managed to get hold of that, and I'm glad I did, because it sits here proudly just over to the side. Well, there it is on the screen how it normally sits. I've got a TV in front there as well. No, I don't sit there all the time watching POVs, I promise. But yeah, it's a really nice item that I managed to pick up, and I'll have another random piece of my merchandise in our next Merch Paradise in next week's show. So yes, it's time for our final section of the show, and that is our shout-outs. So our first shout-out goes to the Matrix Coder, Magical Fox 99, Dan Keaveney, Rollercoaster Boys, Harvarshan Kids, Jake's Vlogs 2013, go and watch them because Jake's awesome out there, Cool Cabbage 43, Jack Burns, Theme Park Mad 1, and Ben Molinox. Thanks for sending those in, guys. Our next set of shout-outs goes to Nikki G, Chris Hitchman, Matt Swain, Theme Park Collective, Daniel Whitelaw, and Tom Sargent. Once again, thanks for sending them in to us here at the show. And our final section of shout-outs goes to Darren Templars, Alex Partlet, Rebecca Leach, woo! And also to the unofficial Pleasurewood forums, go and check those guys out. Blade the Hedgehog, and finally, it's about the 6th week of the shout-outs. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 0, 1, 2, 6, or whatever it is, on YouTube. Thanks for sending that in to us here at the show. If you have any shout-outs or magic moments, make sure you send them in to me. You can do it by writing on the Theme Park Worldwide wall, send us a private message on the TPW page, also by following us on Twitter, tweeting in at ThemeParkWW, which is there on your screen. Thanks for sending in all of those to us here at Theme Park Worldwide, and we can't wait for next Monday to read out some more. So yes, it's come to the end of yet another amazing episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show, here on the Theme Park Worldwide YouTube channel. I hope you guys enjoy watching it just as much as I do making it here from the world of theme parks. Join us next week. We're going to be on location at a surprise park, so make sure you tune in for that. We're bringing you all the latest updates, including more on the Smiler down at Alton Towers and everything else across the wonderful world of theme parks. Thanks for watching the show. We've got lots of awesome stuff coming up on the week. Like I say again, we've got Smiler coming on, all the construction updates, you won't ever miss a thing. Also, you can tweet us on Facebook, like the Facebook page, we're very interactive on there. Love seeing what you guys are up to as well at the parks, so make sure you check them out. That is all from me for this week. Tune in on Friday for Rollercoaster of the Week, and once again next Monday for another on location episode of Theme Park Worldwide, the show. Thanks for watching, guys. Big up from me. Have an awesome week. I've got one more thing to say. Cue those credits. Bye guys, have an absolutely awesome week.